Okay, let me continue with the final ICMP echo request and reply. If you can see here, I'll show you some examples from Wireshark. Now, ICMP echo request and reply. Let's start with a simple example, a ping. I'll use two routers for this, R1, R2. We give our IP address 192.168.12.0 is the network address. So 12.1 is this router, 12.2 is this router. Now let's send a ping from R1, ping 192.168.12.2. Now it says that sending five packets, 100 bytes each, ICMP equals to 12.2. Timeout is 2 seconds. Now success rate is 100%. Normally when you send for the first time, the success rate is 80%. One packet fails due to ARP. If you do not know what ARP is, we'll discuss about this in another video. It tells you about this. If you go into Wireshark and look at the whole packet closely, it is encapsulated inside ICMP, Internet Control Messaging Protocol. The type is 8. That is type. If you want to check, you can check it on the internet. Type 8 is always echo. So echo ping request and code is 0. Now all the other things, checksum, I told you about checksum. It checks the data integrity. The message above, as you can see, it uses type 8 and code 0 for this. When R2 receives, it will reply. Type 0 is reply and code is 0. ICMP echo reply is a type 0 and code 0 message. Now let's move on to the next, type 3. If you remember, destination unreachable. We put in a access list and we say deny ICMP packets from any host 192.168.12.2 and permit IP NA. If you do not understand access lists, you need to read about it. Basically it is denying all the packets from any host to this destination. Now let's try that ping again, R1 192.168.12.2. Now when it says success rate is 0, why? Because we have put up a access list on R2, and because of that all the packets, even though they are reaching, they are failing. The ping fails and you can see the unreachable message on R1. Here's the ICMP message that R2 sends. Type 3, code 13, communication administrative filtered. For code, there are 16 different type codes for type 3, and at a type code 13 exclusively tells it that it is a communication administratively filtered. Now ICMP destination unreachable message is a type 3 and it uses code 13 because this packet was, as I said before, administratively filtered access list. We'll move on to the next example. I told you about traceroute. Traceroute also uses ICMP messages. To demonstrate this, we will use three routers: 12.0, 23.0. This is .2.3, and in 12 network number 12 is .1.2. I told you that example about if the router, there is one router in the same room and then another router. Let's assume this router is in the same room, these both of them, this third one is in the other one. So we say trace route 192.168.23.3. Dot 3 means you are reaching up to this point. Dot 3 probe 1. So it says first it goes to 192.168.12.2, and then it goes to 192.168.23.3. so if you can see, the first it goes to 12.2. so 12.2, this is 12.1, this is 12.2, it goes to there, and this router forwards it to 23.3 because it is known that 23.3 is connected. Cisco IOS by default will send multiple probes. For this demonstration, only need one probe. Here's the first packet that R1 sends. Time to live is 1, and user datagram. Destination port is 33434. So I told you about the destination unreachable trace route, and we knew about ICMP ping messages. So that's for it. There are some more examples if you want to find about them. um, if you see, the codes can differ accordingly. This is because nothing is listening on UDP 33435. Now the port one is a bit more complicated, so I'll leave that out. um, just know that there are different ways to block the packets. When we are trace routing, Cisco IOS by default will send multiple probes for this demonstration, and I need only one probe. So here's the first packet that R1 sends. It sends to this destination. So basically you get a reply for trace route, and it says how it goes from one place to the other place. So thank you very much. That is all about ICMP. If you want to read in detail, you can reach out on the internet. Please leave a please subscribe and leave messages or questions if you want to. Thank you very much.